We finished a week and a half of floor action where we voted on all the policy bills that had made their way through committee, and now they go off to the Senate. Then the Senate, they have to go through the same policy bill appropriations process, and then they get voted on by the Senate. And then there's this kind of back and forth where we come up with the final version of the bill before they get to the governor's desk. So we have these cutoffs to make sure that we're able to get everything we need to get done during the 60-day session. And so we spent a week and a half, really some long nights. I was actually up until 6 a.m. voting on bills the day before cutoff. The next day we got on at 11 and continued to vote on bills because we needed to start the last bill by 5 o'clock. We had some great bills passing out of the House. Of course, this is only half of the policy that we'll be working on this session, as we have Senate bills coming through our processes and we'll be evaluating, refining, and perfecting these. So some of the things that I worked on, I had 2 bills on housing affordability, which I'm really excited about. One of them ensured that some of our low-income home rehab programs are able to get access to low-income loans to make sure that people can stay in their homes. That's Bill 2098. The other one that I passed is also getting at housing supply, and this is 1660. And this bill is about garden cottages or accessory dwelling units. We know this is one of the most affordable things that we can add to a community. It's great for students, it's great for young people, it's also great for older people that might want to age in place, and really everyone else in the community. Homeowners can also sometimes build an ADU in their backyard, and then make their house a little bit more affordable because they're able to get the rent from that ADU. We also did some important work on police reform. This summer, I spent a lot of time talking to all the sheriffs and police chiefs in Whatcom County, hearing about how the first iteration of police reform was impacting our community. I took those stories back, I took those concerns, I worked with stakeholders as well to make sure that this was reflected in the police legislation that we passed. We did both things on making some clarifications around the use of force, but also thinking about how do we take care of those that are most vulnerable, that maybe aren't able to take care of themselves anymore. This is really difficult policy to get right. It's a fine line when you're talking about what is most protective for someone in crisis versus also violating someone's civil rights. And it's not something that anyone should take lightly, and there are no easy answers to. We did some great work on education as well as higher ed affordability. And I'm really excited to talk to you about these in future e-newsletters or in future videos. Please keep your emails coming, letting me know what you think about. This is so important to how democracy functions and how I do my job. Thank you.